Welcome into my NFL Week 3 recap. We're going to start off with a Thursday night game as Josh Allen threw for 3 passing touchdowns as the Buffalo Bills were on at home, winning 31-21 in a late Prater field goal. Got the job done in Buffalo to get the Bills 3-0 now. And you're really looking at the Dolphins and you're like, how long before Mike McDaniel? I think I've said it for like 3 weeks now. For how long is Mike McDaniel's going to be staying in that seat? Because it's nuclear red hot, and not just Mike McDaniel should be fired, but fire Chris Greer, because he's the guy that assembled this team. But yeah, a good win for the Bills as they win at home, 31-21. Moving on to the early Sunday games, we had the Steelers traveling to the say it again. We had the Steelers traveling to the Patriots. Steelers coming off a loss last week against the Seahawks. The Patriots got the first win of the season. Steelers win 21-14 with a Calvin Austin touchdown in the fourth quarter. You had Drake May had 268 passing yards, 29 and 31 throws, 2 touchdowns and interception. He had a decent game. Again, this Patriots team, people are gonna. I think again, this Patriots team isn't all that just yet, but they're cooking something in New England. We just don't know what it is yet. Then we had the Falcons traveling to the. Then we had the Bucket. And then we had the Packers traveling to the skid marks of the NFL. And again, you look at this and good home win for the Browns. Browns needed this win, first win of the season. Packers thought they was going to go, people say, oh, the last time Packers were 2-0, they won the Super Bowl, and not this time because the skid marks, they prevailed. 13-10, a late field goal in the fourth to the Browns, making it 13-10. Yeah, fantastic. And then when the Bengals traveling to the Vikings, again, you're looking at these two teams, definitely a playoff contending team. Both you're going to look at them in and around the playoffs this year. But yeah, it was a good win for the Vikings as they won 10-44, 10-48. Just absolutely destroyed the Bengals, and that great start they had. Yeah, that's all undone now because they're 2-1. But again, you look at them. Even they got beat by Carson Wentz. I know that you say, oh well, Jake Browning is the quarterback for the Bengals. I understand, but yeah, Carson Wentz is still winning games, baby. But yeah, good win for the Vikings. Then we had the Jets traveling to the Bucks. This was a really good game between the Jets and the Bucks, and you kind of seen Tyron Taylor and yeah, Justin Fields. I don't know if he's injured or if I don't know, probably injured. But they give Justin Fields all this money, and the Jets fans like, yeah, this is what he was like in Chicago. This is what he was like in Pittsburgh last year. But yeah, it was a good game here, 27-29. The Buccaneers get a win with a Will McDonald touchdown in the fourth to make it 26-27. Then they had a late conversion. Bucky Irvin had 25 carries. Good win. Then we had the Rams traveling to the Eagles. Now you're looking at this game, I'm thinking this should have probably been on prime time. But again, you're looking at the Lions and Lions and Ravens. You know what I mean? I would have probably put the Rams and Eagles on prime time. I want to put the Chiefs and the Giants on prime time. Sunday. I would have put the Rams and Eagles on. To be honest, that was a better match. I understand why they did it. The New York market, whatever. But yeah. It was a good win though for the Eagles. They got the job done. Kyren Williams had a 1st and 10 to make it 26 to get to make 26-27, and then Jalen Hurts got a touchdown to make 26-27. 226 throws for Jalen Hurts, 21 out of 32 throws, 3 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had a really fantastic day on Sunday. And again, that's what happens when you have a winning mindset, a winning mentality. When you're going to have that. And again, Sirianni has got one over on and Sirianni's got one over on Sean McVay once again. He's fucking stuck it to him again. Then we had the Raiders traveling to the Commanders. Again, the Raiders, they started pretty well. They're 1-1. But the Commanders get the job done here, 24-34. Genti had 17 carries. He had a pretty good game. Geno Smith had 3 passing touchdowns, 289 yards. But it was a Trey Tucker 2-point conversion to make 24-34. And then that was it. Then we had the Colts traveling to the Titans, and you look at the Colts, man. The Colts is 3-0 now. Really fantastic start. Going into the season, I didn't really have too much expectations going into the Colts this year, especially because they have Danny Dimes as a starting quarterback. We've seen what he's done in New York, and he hasn't really pulled up trees in New York. Then you're looking at the whole thing with Anthony Richardson. He's been dropped. You didn't really know he was going to get with the Colts this year, but they started fantastically well with a 3-0. They've got a division win as well at the weekend. The Titans as well. There's going to be obvious growing pains with with Cam Ward, but there is absolutely potential. There's huge potential in Cam Ward. Just stick with him. And I'm glad that they're playing him. Again, a lot of these NFL head coaches and GMs have a persistence of having a young quarterback sit on the bench for a year, which doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help the young quarterback, doesn't help the franchise. And what I like is that letting Cam Ward start day one, and that's what they should do. See what you have with Cam Ward. He's the best quarterback in this draft class. Let's see what he can do at the NFL. But again, 41-20, giving up 20 points. You had Pittman with a touchdown between 27-6, and then he was 40-41 and 40-20. But again, you're looking at the defense side of the ball. Still have to be addressed, but again, Cam Ward, some good potential in Cam Ward. Then we had the Texans. Texans traveling to Duval, and I don't know, man. I'm kind of what's going on with the Houston Texans this year, guys. You was good. You didn't do too bad last year. This year, what the fuck's going on with the Texans? They're 0-3. I don't know. I'm not saying to fire DeMeco Ryan. He's a good head coach, and C.J. Stroud is a great quarterback. But what is going on in Houston? We need to know what's going on. Have they forgotten that have they not realized that this is the actual regular season now? But yeah, for the Jacksonville, they won 17-7, 7-point game. Travis Etienne got about 17 carries, 1 touchdown. Good game. Good win for the Jags. Then we had the Falcons traveling to the Panthers. Panthers just destroyed the Falcons 30-0. It was a complete shutout. The first time the Panthers have won a game with 30+ points in the regular season since 2014. So good for Bryce Young and the Panthers. Then we had the Saints traveling to the Seahawks, and the Seahawks get a home win against the Saints, 44-13. Kenneth Walker 16 carries and 2 touchdowns. And you look at the Saints. It's going to be one of those long season Saints fans. Spencer Rattler as your starting quarterback and Tyler Stout as your backup. Fantastic. And then we had the 49ers traveling to the Cardinals. You had the ref in this game give a holding penalty. There was a holding penalty to one of the 49ers. Was holding in the end zone. So the ref gave the 2-point conversion to the Cardinals because there was a foul, and the ref gave it because somebody had hold of it in the end zone. And then later on down the field, the 49ers get a 2-point conversion to make it 15-17 with a field goal, and Christian McCaffrey had 17 carries. Then we had the Broncos travel to the Chargers in a division game in the AFC West. You had Justin Herbert had a fantastic day on late Sunday afternoon. He had 300 yards passing, 28 out of 47 throws, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. The Chargers win 23-20, and it's the first time since 2002 they've gone 3-0 when Drew Brees was the quarterback. So again, Jim Harbaugh's doing a great job so far with the Chargers this year. Definitely, you gotta, again, I was saying before the season, between the Broncos and the Chargers, I said before the season, I said that the Broncos look the most likely to challenge the Chiefs to the AFC West. But you're looking at the Chargers, they could be trying to wrestle that championship away from the Chiefs this year in the AFC West. Especially how the Chiefs have started, 1-2, and how the Chargers started. Definitely look out for the Chargers for a playoff contending team this year. Then we had the then we had the Cowboys versus Bears football. Yes. Cowboys and Bears football. Matt Eberflus coming back to Chicago, and it really showed that he's playing Bears football with the Cowboys as a defensive coordinator. Caleb Williams had 19 out of 28 throws, 4 touchdowns. Again, what a game. Again, this is where Ben Johnson is. You could see elements of Ben Johnson, what he's trying to pull off here, what he did with the Lions. But you're seeing glimpses of this here, where Caleb Williams had one of his best games, 4 touchdowns, 19 out of 28 throws. Again, you could say, oh well, the Cowboys' defense was shit. The Bears' defense and offense, the defense and offense stinks. But you're looking at Caleb Williams, he had a good game. And DJ Moore won them the game with to make it 14-31. Yeah, good win for the Bears. Then we have the Chiefs. We had the Sunday night primetime game with the Chiefs traveling to the Giants. Chiefs get the win here. Chiefs get the job done. Chiefs get the job done. Patrick Mahomes had 22 out of 37 throws, 1 touchdown. Pacino had 30 carries. He had a good game as well on the offense side of the ball. Then Monday night, the Lions traveled to the Ravens. The Lions won 38-30. Good win for the Lions. Big win on Monday night. And yeah, guys, that's my NFL Week 3 recap in the books. With 3 weeks in, guys. So yeah, that's my NFL Week 3 review. I'll be back in a couple of days to do my picks. Week 4.